Hey guys, I'm Eric, and this is Josh. You're watching Notes and Nerds. So today we had some fun, didn't we, Josh?
Yeah, we did.
It was actually a fun experiment for me, something that he's done quite a bit, and that was actual music production. No, folks, here at Notes and Nerd Studio, we do not have one of those $100,000 music studios. We have some basic stuff going on here, and the point that I wanted to express with this video was pretty much anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And I think we proved that, don't we?
Yeah, we did today.
So let's get started in the basics. On the musician side of things, there was some elements that we needed. What were those elements that you needed to do to perform and to give me something to create?
Well, we needed the backing track, which we had via YouTube. All we did was get a track that was from the original recording, which was guitar, bass, synthesizer, and drums. And all I needed from there was just to lay down what I know, which is the bass guitar, that's what I play, and vocals, which I do with Before the Dawn.
So what guitar, the bass guitar, what kind of bass guitar was it? Because there's more than just a bass guitar. There's different styles, right?
Right. I used a fretless Squier Precision that I bought for pretty much nothing. It only cost me about $200 to buy, and sounds pretty freaking good.
It does. Now, real quick for those viewing that don't know what a fret is, what is fretless?
Fretless it harks back in the 50s that they had before electrical instruments were initiated in the rock world, which was made famous by the Beatles in 1964 on the Ed Sullivan Show. Fretless bass is nothing more than taking those big doghouse basses or those big violin-shaped basses you saw back in the Elvis times, where you saw Bud Black just back there, and you just turn it sideways, and now it's a guitar. And I used that today, and used that on the bass track, and then I also provided my vocals.
And what fretless means is there's none of these little ridges on the neck, right?
Right. All that does is it kind of gives it more of a classical feel, more so than a...
Really, all you're doing is occasionally maybe touching up here, but most of the effort is all down here, just actually playing it.
Right. I'm just providing the required chord or note that's needed.
Nothing with too much depth, basically. And so basically, if you wanted to get a little more elaborate, you would have used frets, and maybe with this song, using a guitar with frets or a bass with frets might have given us a better dynamic sound without so much, because during the production there was some, I like to call them wah-wahs. I know that's actually a term that's used for certain stuff, but actually I call them wows.
It's an actual effect that we use in our set. It's a wah-wah effect that we use on a few cover tunes that we do in our actual set, so it's useful.
But in certain songs that it's not supposed to be there, you don't want it to be there unless you can make it sound good. And it was one of those, like I said, this was an experimental piece, and we're gonna do this again sometime, because honestly I had a lot of fun. Now lyrics, what did you do? How'd you do that?
I've heard this song probably a few million times, as probably most of your viewers have if they listen to classic rock at all.
Cars.
It's the Cars.
What I need.
It's just what I needed, so all you had to do is know the lyrics. I've studied them up enough to know the song by heart, so which is what...
Being a cover band, I mean, it's kind of one of the things that is almost a necessity, if you will.
You have to, in order to enable to engage your crowd, because if you're just sitting there reading to them, you're going to have a pretty boring show.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would ever take a cover band or not a real band, sorry. Nobody would take any band seriously if they were sitting there singing the song like this.
Right.
Just get off the stage. You're going to be booed so hard, you're going to feel it. Maybe the occasional beer bottle, I don't know.
It can happen.
So, you just know the song by heart, and boom, you went with it then.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And that was pretty much all you had to do, wasn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. All I had to do was show up, sing into the microphone, and
Play the bass.
use your production.
Yes, and that was where I had my fun, doing the technical side of things. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a little expensive, but it's not as much as me spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on the real equipment. So like I said, was an experiment that shows that you guys at home that don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on the equipment can only have to spend a few hundred at most and do it that way. So yeah, let's go ahead and go over that stuff next.
And what all did you use today to record the album?
Well, let's start with the microphone. That's where everything's going to start lyrically. This was actually a $10 karaoke microphone that I bought through Amazon, but you can find them at Walmart for those $40, $50 karaoke machines. It's a mono mic, so it's not going to give you a lot of depth and range, but like I said, if you're just trying to get a demo track set up that you can at least distribute to people, this way you get your abilities and your skills noticed, it's good enough. There was a screen guard on there for catching any echo and reverberation off the walls. Since I don't have a proper studio, this actually made a huge difference. You don't hear anything like the echo off the wall coming back to the microphone, creating that weird offset sound. The Tascam DP004, it's a small mixing style board. It's great for recording on the go. It's great for boosting your mic onto the computer so you have great audio. It's also useful for podcasts. A little bulky because a lot of people are using special devices attached to their phones this day and age, but this is nice because I don't have to worry about having a phone. Software was Audacity. Audacity is popular with everybody. I mean, musicians love it because there's a lot of effects in it.
Oh, yeah.
We were playing with a few of them, especially the reverse one. No, we found out that the Cars, just what I needed, does not have satanic lyrics in it.
No.
We thought it did, but it didn't. There was a moment, but no.
I had to make sure.
Just, yeah. Other than that, the rest of it is just a Windows 10 computer. I would say with the computer, the microphone, the screen, the Tascam, we're talking maybe $600, maybe $650 right there. $700 tops. And Audacity is open source and free. If you have to pay for it, you got ripped off. It's free. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun. And as you guys have seen as we've been describing this, the video clips here and there showing the process that we went through. And you probably already saw and was wondering what the heck was with the Instagram photos that we were doing this today. And I wanted you guys to see, the effort he was putting into it and how much fun this was. So, do you want to do a different song the next time we do this? Or is there or did you just want to perfect this one?
Oh yeah, we can do anything you want. Just let me know which one to do, and we'll do it.
I'll leave it all up to him because he's the one that has to do the hard part, and that's the singing and stuff. I just have to push buttons and turn knobs occasionally. So guys, again, Josh is with Before the Dawn.
That's right.
Before the Dawn, and not that Before the Dawn that you might search for or find as a one of those high-end national label type bands. He's a cover band basically.
Right.
Plays a lot of stuff that's popular by other people and pretty locally famous. They get around a lot. So you got some shows coming up.
We do. We have one on the 29th in Lincoln at Gray's Keg Saloon, and then we play New Year's Eve at Troy at Rookie's Bar and Grill, which has excellent food, by the way, and booze. So if you are into either one of those,
or both,
you can show up and have a good time with us. There'll be drink specials that night. You'll have the whole band in front of you, and we'll show you a good time.
Sounds like a plan, man. So Facebook, you can find them on there. Before the Dawn
Band.
So it's facebook.com/BeforeTheDawnBand. And they'll keep you posted there and with all the details of what dates are coming up, information about the band, CD purchases, merch, you know, the whole 9 yards when they have that stuff available. So guys, this has been another fun-filled, exciting episode of Notes and Nerds. If you want to help support Notes and Nerds, please go to patreon.com/Notes and Nerds, where you can give a little to get a lot back. It's just $1 a month. That's all. That's the only tier we have for Notes and Nerds, because we don't feel like, you know, the more you pay, the more you should get. Every month, $1, you're automatically entered into our monthly contest giveaway for cool little goodies. Like, I got one for you. Mini arcades. Yes, enter today, and you can win something, actually exactly this one, this cool little arcade system. That's right, it plays games. You keep on your desk, right beside you. Take it to work, because it does have a volume that you can use. Stupid boss, I don't like it. I don't like pulling things up now. Without actually having to pull anything up. Other stuff too, we all got all kinds of great stuff. So $1 a month, one winner per month at random can win all kinds of cool stuff like this little and other things. So boom. Also, don't forget to go onto our YouTube channel and like and subscribe to this video. It helps. We appreciate it. And also don't forget, we're also on Facebook.com/NotesNerds, Twitter.com/NotesNerds, and Instagram.com/NotesNerds, and Tumblr, some other places. We're everywhere. Holy crap. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Tune in next time. And make music.